guys, welcome to my favourite food place in all of Brazil. I've just found this place. As you can see, this is Itaciotiara. You can't see that place right now because it's really rainy, dude. Like, it's unbelievably rainy. This is what happens. We usually get like 3 days of sun and then like intense sun, like intense heat, and then like a monsoon. But I just thought I'd come here. This is like my favourite food place ever. And I say this because you can't find many vegan kind of food places in Brazil. Like usually they always sell meat. Now this is turmeric, mango, and like something else, but I just got it because it's turmeric. It's the first time in all of Brazil that I found some turmeric. I usually drink tamarind, which is really healthy as well. As they say, tamarindo, but it's pure de seco, you know, vegan. I usually come here, see that vegan burger. It's like quinoa and it's really nice. After a day in the beach, training the beach, some vegan food. It just makes you feel amazing. Makes you feel really relaxed and really cool, really fresh. Well, yeah, like usually in main cities, I've been all around Brazil, but this is the first time in 3 years that I've actually seen a vegan place that has special fruit, and it's all in English as well. And this is what I love about Itaciotiara. Itaciotiara is just this little village here. It's like a little town village. It's like Hawaii or somewhere from Costa Rica. Like a little Hawaiian village or somewhere in Australia, really small. It takes like 10 minutes at most to walk around all of it, and you have the mountains. It's like a miniature Rio de Janeiro. It's like if you have Rio de Janeiro and you squeeze it down to like 100th of its size, then you have Itaciotiara. Obviously the best of Rio de Janeiro. None of the horrible 70% Mad Max Warzone kind of places, but the best of Brazil. Because you have like smaller mountains, you know, here, not as big as nowhere near Pedro de Gavia, and you have waves for surfing, and you have the best people. Perfect place to retire. That's why I'm in a hotel now, and lots of Argentinians. This is where Argentinians are civilized and intelligent people who aren't affected by toxoplasma. This is where they come to retire. But yeah, I was saying, this is the first time I found tamarind, and it's just really healthy as well. It's good for, it has many de-aging properties and cleaning properties, so you should get. But yeah, I mean, I'm not perfect. Sometimes I have a heart of palm, eggplant. The first time I've never tasted eggplant in my life. I know it sounds really strange, but yeah, I mean, from England, and I don't think I've ever tasted eggplant in my whole entire life. But here you have it here, pastel integral, which is like when you go into Greggs or bakeries, they're all in pastries and everything. It's like they have hamburgers in pastry, they have cheeseburger, and it's like covered in bread, covered in pastry, which is good. It's like on the go, so the burger doesn't slip out. You have spinach and bread, ricotta and bread. But here, turkey breast. First time I've ever seen turkey breast. All really healthy food, like this. This is what they look like. Except there's not many here, and it's all like in pastry, but like a thick pastry, not like Greggs where it's just a thin pastry, or bakeries where it's thin pastry. Which is the best?
The first.
Which is the first one? The açaí?
Yes.
Ah, the açaí.
Cupuaçu, pitaia, banana, no.
Oh, cupuaçu.
Yes.
Yeah, muito gostoso cupuaçu. It's good for your hair and your skin and everything as well, isn't it? Like, I came here 2 years ago, 2 años pasado, and my amigo said, oh, cupuaçu, it's good for the hair, it's good for the skin, it's good for everything, and it's really refreshing.
I made Amazonian food.
Yeah, I have it in more than Rio de Janeiro for 2 años, and I have açaí, cupuaçu, and creme de abacate, muito delicioso every day. But this is my first time tasting turmeric. I usually have tamarindo.
Yeah, I show you the brother you don't play.
Yeah, no, it's playing now, dude. Oh, thanks a lot. So that's your favourites? Your favourites is the creme de cupuaçu.
The taco?
Yeah.
Chop.
Chop, I see.
The shop is a name of place. Better.
Yeah, they have meat. Yeah.
In the corner right.
Okay, cool, I'll go there. But yeah, here you have all the best fruits. Eggplant, first time I tasted eggplant in my life. So yeah, we're gonna get some of that tomorrow in pastry. Like I said, they have pastries here. And this is what they look like. Not like Greggs where it's all thin pastry, but like really thick pastry, like a bit. And they have hamburgers in pastry, so which is good because it doesn't slip out, and you can just pick it up and you can put it anywhere. Everywhere around the world should have this kind of stuff. Like, it's a bit fascinating because it's all covered in bread and pastry. I think this might be the eggplant because I've not seen anything like this. But yeah, this is my favourite food place in all of Brazil. In 3 years, I've not seen a proper healthy food place like this. That's what I mean. You got to come to little small villages like this, which are the best. The out on the outskirts. These have the best stuff and the much relaxing environment and best place to live as well. Rice burger, alfajor, cookie, all in English. What else? Guadavita, kombucha. I never get these like all these vegan things that they go on about. These are like this is like the best. This is everything. Orinjo, tapioca. But yeah, it's a great place because you have the best food. 3 years in all around Brazil and all around Rio, I'd never finally found some proper healthy food place because I used to get tamarindo. Yeah, they have tamarindo here, but here they have turmeric for the first time. So this is what I've been looking for 3 years. It's really healthy for you, turmeric. Oh, I want to live here, man. Better place to live. And you've got the rain and you've got everything in the rain and you usually have 3 days of monsoon, you have 3 days of rain, especially during when you have like 5 days of intense sun and then like 2 or 3 days of rain, which is perfect to watch some Netflix and have some great food. This is the most refreshing drink ever, like seriously. And the turmeric gives you that zing, that zang. But yeah, not as fresh as the kubasu. I was before, when you get the most refreshing thing ever, kubasu, which is like a lemon. It's like lemon sauce puppy or something. But like obviously healthier. Lemon and lime has a really zingy kind of taste to it. Usually I get lemon, I get kubasu and lime and kiwi, and it's the ultimate zingy zangy. It just explodes in your mouth, especially with the acai. And that's why gives you unlimited health. So what's your favourite beach in all of Brazil you've been to? Your number one beach, you have to say?
The favorite beach is for me is Itaciotiara.
Itaciotiara? Oh, here?
Yeah.
Okay, but you're from, where are you from?
I'm from Piratininga.
Piratininga, okay.
It's another beach.
Okay. So your favourite beach is Piratininga. But all of Brazil, this is your favourite place?
No, all of Brazil is, I think it's Maceió. It's very
Maceió? Oh, never heard of that. Is that in the north?
You don't know Maceió?
No.
Maceió is a state of Alagoas.
Alagoas, is that in the north? North, okay. I've been to Fortaleza.
It's close to
Bahia.
Maceió is close to Natal, to Fortaleza.
Ah, Fortaleza. Okay, Natal.
You know Christmas? Natal.
I know Natal. I know Belém, Ceará, Pará, Recife.
Northwest.
Northwest. Northwest. Okay, like near Amazonas.
No, northwest.
No, that's not northeast.
North. Northwest.
It's northeast. Northeast. Okay. Why is like that? The beach nice?
Have a good.
Sure, no, it's okay. So what's your favorite?
It's Maceió.
Maceió.
Maceió has
That's cool.
Maceió has a beautiful beach.
Yeah.
Because it has reefs.
Yeah.
A big reefs.
Oh, big reef, like surfing.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
No, not good for surf. Not so good, but it's slowly the waves.
Yeah. We can.
A big swimming pool.
Oh yeah, like long. Yeah, I understand. Yeah, I noticed here, like in Itaciotiara and Cupuaçu, the waves are really strong. Like they really dangerous.
So bigger from Brazilian Itaciotiara.
Yeah. I mean, like even in Ipanema or Apador in the city, I don't swim. I only stand because if I swim, the waves really dangerous.
Yeah,
really dangerous.
In Rio, Apador, the waves is more perfect.
Yeah. Much better for surfing. Yeah.
But there, literally, the waves have so bigger, so strong.
Yeah.
Have a mass water.
Yeah. But your favourite place is what's it? Maceió. Maceió. Okay. Is the beach really nice? Only the beach is good.
Every beach is very good, but
Yeah.
have one place. The name is
São Luís. Okay.
Saint Louis.
I don't know. I've never heard of that. No. I've been to Belo Horizonte, Fortaleza, Santa Catarina. I've been all around Brazil, but I've never been.
Santa Catarina have a name is
hard or molo?
Mole. Mole is a hard.
Yeah.
Mole.
Oh, moyo. Oh, yeah, moyo. Yeah, like, yeah.
No, no mole.
Oh, no, molo.
Mole.
Mole. Oh,
Hard.
yeah.
Mole.
Ah, okay.
Fat and mole.
Yeah. But, so is that in Florianopolis or?
The name is the beach.
Yeah.
Is a Praia Mole.
Playa Mole, okay.
But mole. The
Yeah.
meaning of mole is a
Strong, fats.
no. Mole.
Yeah, fats.
Not fat, but mole.
Yeah, okay.
Hard.
Yeah.
Mole.
Oh, yeah, liquid, yeah. But like, I've been to, what was I going to say? Do you like Rio de Janeiro in the city centre? Do you like Rio?
Yeah, the Sobera beach at the Rio for surfing is something hard.
Yeah, but do you like Rio? Is it good or bad, do you think? Good. Okay.
It's so bad at surfing.
Yeah.
In Rio,
Yeah.
than there.
Yeah.
Because there is more difficult.
Yeah.
In Rio, it's so easy.
Yeah.
And the Sobera beach for surfing Rio, the name is something hard.
Sakurada. Oh yeah. I've never been there.
Yeah.
It's like in between Bajajuka and like
Yes.
even in between. A lot.
Between close to the
Yeah.
favela,
Yeah.
the community. of-
Have you ever been to Baja Salvador? Every Brazilian says Baja Salvador is number one.
Yeah.
Is that have you ever been to Baja Salvador?
Yeah.
Is it good? Is it the best?
Salvador is a good beach.
Is it much more peaceful? Much more tranquilo?
Yeah.
Because here is very peaceful as well.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll have to go there. Anyways, obrigado, amigo.
Thank you so much.
¿Cómo es nombre?
Caio.
Caio, pleasure. That's alright guys, day number 1069 of traveling the world. I'm going to make some tomato soup. Really, in my favourite place in Itaciotiara. This is a hostel. But it's just like being at home. It's like being at grandma's house. I mean, obviously everyone has different grandma, but when you see like in movies, see those grandma's auntie's house that lives in the countryside or whatever, like in Studio Ghibli kind of movies. It's quite shady because there's a hotel just across the road here, but it costs like 200 reals, and it's like you're paying 200 reals, you're paying like twice the amount just to feel awkward and to feel uptight. But here it's like being at home with family. It's run by Argentinians, so they're European kind of blood, so you can get on with them and talk to them, and they're really cool and really chill, really relaxed. So yeah, I never felt more at home. My room's just there, it's got a double bed, and it's just like, feels like you're in the countryside, old Victorian countryside with living at grandma's house. It's just, never felt more at home. In all of Brazil, this is the place where I feel at home the most. But yeah, this is just my little getaway for surfing. It's right near the beach. The beach is just like 5-second walk that way. It has the for surfing, it's quite charter, so we're still in Itaciotiara. So we're making tomato soup because in Brazil we don't have tomato soup, and like especially if you're doing intermittent fasting like I do, you really crave the foods that you haven't had in ages. You listen to your body tells you what you really need. And I believe in balance. Like if you haven't had like Chinese for a while, you're craving that, your body's craving that, and so you just even want it, even though it might be unhealthy for you. It's balance and everything, because even like Chinese food just have some some properties, some protein, and some maybe some healthy fats as well, like in the different types of sauces. So yeah, like I've not had tomato soup for like 10 years now, and because they don't have it in Brazil at all. So you really crave the things your body, especially in intermittent fasting. I go 24 hours without eating, and like if you do 24 hours without eating, your body isn't craving. Just gonna chop this tomato. Your body isn't craving like sweets and chocolate and everything. Your body's craving like proper proteins and vegetables and different kind of food. And my body's really craving tomato soup at the moment. Maybe it's because it has beta carotene, full of beta carotene, which attacks cancers and everything. So yeah, I'm really missing tomato soup, especially a warm tomato soup on a cold day like today, which is rainy, and having a cheese. Gonna toast some cheese, a cheese toasty. What do you call them? Grilled cheese sandwich with tomato soup. It's just heaven and earth. Just feels like my body's really craving it. So yeah, my body's craving full English breakfast, Weetabix, all these English foods that I've not had in like 10 years. So I'm going to listen to my body and have it and feel much better. I always feel much better afterwards as well. It's much because if you just eat like if you eat like 3 meals a day, one thing I realised, you don't listen to what your body's craving. So you just eat, I'll eat sugar and sweets, but your body's really craving that. Like same if you go for a run if you go for a marathon, if you run a marathon 26 miles, you won't want McDonald's or sweets of sugar or whatever. You'll crave like a full you know, a Sunday roast or something, potatoes, and that's what your body's craving. Trust me, you go for a long run now, you listen to your body's craving like veg or meat or protein or whatever. Depends if you're vegetarian. So I'm trying to be vegan because I love animals, but you know, but yeah, you can get proteins for different types of stuff. You go for a run or whatever, you go for a big workout, your body's craving like a full Sunday roast, you know, with vegetables and roast potatoes and everything and all these delicious things. So yeah, I'm just so craving a Sunday roast, seriously. But yeah, here in this little hostel, I never felt more at home. So yeah, the way you do it, chop up an onion, I've chopped up and diced an onion. This isn't good because I'm not a major cook, you know, but cooking isn't my main thing. So yeah, I've chopped it up, put the onion, sprinkle all the onion in there, that's all the onion there, put a big slob of butter. I'm going to add some more butter, and then you add the canned tomatoes, chopped tomatoes. This is basic tomato soup. You can make it even better by adding chicken broth, but I'm just making basic because they don't have all the ingredients that you're looking for here in Brazil. But yeah, butter, chopped onions, add some butter, slob of butter, and then add the canned tomatoes, the chopped tomatoes, and then add some chopped up tomato, some cherry tomatoes. Say cherry tomatoes better. Add that to the tomato sauce and the peeled tomatoes, the canned tomatoes. Add the main tomatoes to the canned tomatoes, and then you can mix it all up in a blender. But I don't have a blender, so I'm just gonna, you know, mix it all up myself, chop it all up. Yeah, then have a grilled cheese sandwich. Make a grilled cheese sandwich, and that's heaven, you guys. Hopefully, the Argentinian guy out here. I spoke to this Argentinian guy who works there. It's really cool. So maybe see him. But yeah, honestly, the rain here is unbelievable. Walking the streets here, like, it was really hot yesterday, and now it's complete opposite. People think Brazil's sunny all the time, but no, if it's sunny for really intense heat, then you've got to have a downside. You have like 2 days, you have like 5 days of intense heat, and then 2 days of like a monsoon. And I was walking the streets here, and I found it really difficult. Like, it was up to my ankles, and I'm just kind of scared in case there's going to be flood. So there's lots of flooding here. Same in Philippines, all these tropical countries, you get floods for like 2 days or something, and intense heat for like 5 days. So yeah. So yeah, we chopped up the tomatoes now. Got the tomatoes here. So I had if you check on my other video, I had a bacon sandwich because I missed last year. I really missed bacon sandwiches. So yeah. And then we got typical English. We've got the peeled tomatoes. Toss those in there. On a rainy day like today, we're gonna watch some Studio Ghibli, have some cheese toasty, grilled cheese sandwich with a tomato soup, and a good rest day with training. I've just finished training. I finished training outdoors, like that way. We have there's some bars, but I just finished training. Even I felt like Superman. I felt like Henry Cavill when he's outdoors shirtless in the cold and he's looking for a shirt. But yeah, even in Paraguay I trained like in the rain. They had some tyres outside, and I had my bare feet touching the ground, and they had some tyres outside, and I feel really good. I feel 10 times more better than I do training inside in the gym in a polluted city or whatever. So yeah, you got to take that into account. But yeah, just on one with nature, and you have the sea right next to you, and this wind was blowing the sea into my face, and it's just the sea with the salt water and stuff into my face and my body. It feels great. And my feet touching the ground in the earth. Do some pull-ups and some squats and some dips and everything. But yeah, I was the only one doing it outside because days like this, everyone just stays inside. But in Brazil, these days are great because the days where, anyway, we're going to pour the tomato paste. Some more tomato. We've pulled the peeled tomatoes and we've diced it up. You have to continually dice it up. We'll have some tomato paste as well because I really want to add a huge lot of soup. So yeah, we had the butter and the onions in first. We're going to add a little bit more butter. I think that's what gives it the creaminess rather than just being tomato paste. But yeah, you can add chicken stock as well. Which makes it more soup-like, but we'll add the butter to make it more soup-like, and especially since we're making a huge lot, and you have to dice up the peeled tomatoes. So continue to dice it in. We'll add the the chopped tomatoes now. I heard it's better to add cherry tomatoes. They're much more sweeter, but yeah. And you keep dicing up when you're doing it, and it'll. But yeah, it looks online, and they had the best soups, the most tastiest tomato soups had like chicken stock. So we bought some stock. So we'll add that. Where is that stock? Oh, there it is. I think I felt it. No, where is it? Maybe one of the other bags. Can't find it anywhere. I'll have to. Well, I'll add it later when I go back. So, yeah, but just add some chicken stock, some cubes, and just mix it all up. And then you add it to a blender. But then I haven't got a blender, so we'll have to do our best to blend it now. But this is going to be really a thick tomato soup because we don't have a blender. So, but yeah, days like this in Brazil, I was saying, have the chill days. Your days like you feel like you're in Europe and you can actually relax. You can talk to people. Like that guy we just talked to then, he was really chill. And people are much more like Argentinians now because they're much more chill, much more down to earth to talk to because the sun drives everyone crazy. With the everyone's, you know, especially in downtown Rio de Janeiro where everyone's on cocaine and on the street and everything, and just like you can't relax. It's really dangerous, and people will always drink like people. Popular thing in Brazil is drink coffee. Everyone drinks like 8 coffees a day. Like here I'm staying with Argentinians, and they're just so cool and relaxed. And it's the first time I can relax and feel like I'm at home because Argentinians don't drink coffee. They drink mate to the day, which is it cools you down. It gives you natural caffeine, but like it really neutralizes, it alkalines your whole body. Like if you've seen the other video, it's the best. It's my favorite drink ever. Really neutralize the whole body. It makes you really chill, really at peace with your own body because it just alkalines everything in your body, even the mind. But yeah. But here on rainy days, they're not as crazy as Brazilians. It's much more chill, much more relaxed day. Even when you walk on the beach, you just feel really peace. But it's a good day because all the Brazilians are staying inside and watching Netflix, and because there's when the sun's out, everyone goes crazy. Everyone's like, oh, climb out, gotta do this. Yeah, I love it. Trying to pick up girls, and everyone's out wearing, you know, bikinis and shorts and everything. So everyone's fighting over the girls and everything, and all the guys act like cunts because they're so jealous of any foreigners taking their girl. Oh, the peeled tomatoes really give it that tomatoey smell. Yeah, usually you go for canned tomatoes. I went for canned peeled tomatoes, and it's just, yeah, I've not had tomato soup for ages. That beta carotene and my body's really longing for it. Just really, I could tell my body's longing for this. Even the smell is amazing. But yeah, chill days like today, rainy days like today are great days to just relax. They're so relaxing in Brazil. Yeah, just spoken to an Argentinian guy here who lives there, a surfer, bodyboarder, really cool as well, really cool, like really smiley, happy conversation, and we just talked about Aguero and Manchester City, but yeah, like you don't do that in Brazil. People look at you in Brazil, they're very, oh, I'm going to kill you, so like I said, stereotypes you learn about countries like Brazil everyone being nice and really friendly and really warm. No, it's the complete opposite. Argentinians are really cool. You can actually talk to them and have a conversation. Probably my favourite people in all of, probably Chileans. Chileans are my favourite. Chileans, but Chileans won't be number one, but the girls aren't sexy. If the girls were sexy in Chile, they would be number one by far, because they have the best humour, the best personality ever. They're so adorable, and the best, coolest personality. But Argentinians are probably number one for me. But anyway, so guys, yeah. So yeah, we finished here. I just spoke to some Argentinian, and she just gave me some red wine. She bring out some red wine, so this is perfect. It reminds me of when I was in Tigre. So got red wine, tomato soup, got chunks of tomatoes inside it, so it's a bit thick, and then the grilled cheese sandwich, and that's perfect. Feels like I'm back in Tigre, Argentina, which is Tigre, Argentina is the outskirts of Buenos Aires. It's just like it's like this. It's really homely, like huge houses right next to the river where people go to escape from the stress of the city. But yeah. This is the perfect life. This is where I want to retire. It's like a proper Italian kind of lifestyle. You know, you see in The Godfather, that kind of thing. But this is the life I love. But yeah, they're so nice. Argentinians are really cool people, really great people. You usually have the mountains just up behind here. But you can't see it now because of the rain. But yeah, I was trying to watch a Studio Ghibli movie on my day off. Even though I did some training today, did some training in the rain, you still got to do something. Watch a Studio Ghibli movie, and I want to watch that Dharma thing on Netflix. Really, the first episode blew my mind, so we'll watch that. Then back to the city, back to the stresses of the Matrix. In 2 days' time, back to training. I've been training every day, but I've got the second-hand smoke camera system now. That got me high. Oh, there's a cat. No, I hope I'm not superstitious. It's crossing.